Hello people, welcome back to a new video. So if any of you aren't aware, pretty sure everyone's aware because of Twitter, everybody's been addressing it. If none of you know, there's like this WilburSoot situation going on, and so basically this guy did some not very nice things to his ex-girlfriend, which I believe are just extremely disgusting, and seeing the side of him is pretty gross. I wish I hadn't seen it, but we're seeing it for the better. Now we know what we're dealing with. Please support Shelby. All right, why would you support WilburSoot after what he's done now? What is the purpose of that? Not only are you gonna get hated on, but there's common sense in not supporting him. First, he's an abuser, so he did in fact abuse his ex-girlfriend Shelby, also known as Shelby, online. And he was pretty dirty according to Shelby. Like, his house was kept unclean, no things, everything. Ranboo even talked about it along with Amesy and some other content creators. And me, myself, I 100% do not support WilburSoot. And from this point forward, I will never, ever probably support him. I don't care. As much as he goes to therapy, that's not going to make up for how much he's done. So, no. Don't try to come to me and say, okay, but, maybe 5 years later, oh, he's changed. No, we can't just forgive him for that. Some actions cannot be forgiven. This man kept that, swept under the rug for so long, and Shelby's telling us this now because she's brave enough to do it. The fact that some people criticize her for that is very gross and disgusting. Like, what is wrong with you? It takes a lot of gut to do that, and I bet you're just jealous because you couldn't even be able to do what she's doing. She's brave, you're not. You're just jealous of that, alright? Shelby deserves all sort of support, alright? So don't just bash on her for no actual reason, just because, oh yeah, because WilburSoot's my favorite, content creator, and I don't ever want to betray him. Wah. Shut up. Your favorite content creator right now is getting bashed on by all his friends, ex-friends now, because nobody likes him anymore. And I don't either. Probably I never will again look at him the same. And yeah, so if you support him or something, what is actually wrong with you? And we're gonna move on to the Quackity response, alright? So I'm gonna say for this part that Quackity addressed this very, very well. I'm pretty sure Wilbur's apology is just trash. It's trash, alright? It's trash. Absolute rubbish and garbage. Everything that's worse combined in one thing. Literally, WilburSoot's apology. It's just horrible. It's so narcissistic. It's just so... It's horrible, right? There is, no grammar, no nothing. Everything's horrible, scrambled around the place. You call it allegations, Wilbur? Those are not allegations, alright? You are confirming those are not allegations when you type and send this apology on Twitter. This is not an apology, alright? This is how to write like a narcissist 101, alright? That is what it is. Yes, Lil Tay did in fact call him a narcissist, and I applaud her a lot for that. She literally came back from the dead and just said that straight up to his face. Well deserved. He deserves it. Alright, let's not get off topic, alright? This is Quackity's part. Quackity handled it very well. I'm a bit upset. I'm actually very disappointed in some people for blaming... Okay, maybe this part might not be about Quackity, but as well as a QSMP situation. This is 3 topics in one, alright? This is 3 topics in one video. So give me some time to process what I say, okay? I'll get into it. Okay, so we're gonna do the Quackity situation after this one, alright? That's how we're gonna do it. So, the QSMP situation is basically that, I'm pretty sure it was a staff employee that came out on Twitter saying oh, I haven't been paid well. It's overworking myself, and I don't get fair pay. It's they pay them 150 euros, and some of them don't even get paid. Let me mention this. 150 euros in France or I don't know what country it was. It was pretty much Europe or France. That is not the minimum wage, alright? No. That is illegal. That's not it, alright? No, 150 is probably nothing in, American dollars, I'm pretty sure. And people on Twitter had the audacity to bash on the poor guy, alright? And you don't know who I'm talking about, Quackity. They're bashing on Quackity. Okay, let me get one thing clear to you people. He was taking, I wouldn't call it hiatus because this guy's not a writer. He was taking a break off of social media, right? I'm pretty sure his mental health is pretty drained with, like, everything that's happened, alright? And, like, this guy, you cannot repay him this way, alright? This guy overworks his soul for us. Alright? He overworks himself. He puts all of his entire effort he puts all his effort into literally, like, making quality content for us to enjoy, alright? He does that all of the time, alright? He tries to accommodate to our literal standards, which is pretty disappointing, alright? He can do whatever, alright? He can do whatever. I'm not gonna be affected. If it makes him happy, that's okay. If taking a break off social media makes him happy, I'm all for it. Alright? You can't just take away someone's happiness like that. But no, that's exactly what Twitter did, alright? I don't know what other social media platform people did it, but basically these Twitter people were pressuring Quackity to come out and talk about Wilbur. And in the QSMP situation, alright? Excuse me, that is disgusting, alright? This guy puts all of his entire being into making quality content for us, like, everything that he's possibly done for us. You repay him this way by forcing him to talk about something that he's probably stressed about, heartbroken about, probably extremely mentally drained about. You people just drag him into this mess. He did not know. He mentioned that on the video. He never knew about this whole, like, low-paying situation. He did not know. He cleared that up in the video. And look what you did, people. You literally made him, like, start, like, on the verge of crying, alright? Everybody wants to give him a hug, so do I. I want to give him a hug from the soul, alright? Because this man's been through a lot, and you people are putting even more on his back. Enough already, alright? I get that you're obsessed with Quackity and all, but you people pressuring him to talk about Wilbur is over the top, alright? If he doesn't want to talk about it, he does not have to talk about it, okay? It is his choice. It's his choice. You can't force him to talk about something he doesn't want to. He was stressed because of you people. He was stressed completely. All those tears that he was going to probably... If he didn't put his whole soul into not crying in that apology, he would have cried a river, alright? That whole river of tears would have been a bunch of tears of stress and literal anguish and sadness, complete sadness, because this guy just lost his best friend. And I'm not feeling bad for Wilbur one bit, alright? If he did that, he got what he deserved, alright? When I first heard about the allegations, I was like, this is kind of unbelievable, but I can't just assume what I don't know. So I'm not going to be on anyone's side at this point. I'm going to sit right now and watch what goes on. I'm going to see if this guy confesses or if it's just a lie or something. And I did not, alright, I'm not calling this Shelby a liar at all, alright? I didn't even know about the allegation until later. And this is a big impact for me as well. I never watched Wilbur that much, but it's pretty crazy because I've seen him hang out a lot with Quackity and stuff. And I was thinking about Tommy as well. Tommy viewed him as like a family member or something. Do not pressure Tommy to talk either, alright? If Tommy does not want to talk, then he does not want to talk, alright? Don't force this poor boy to talk about something he does not want to, alright? You can't force content creators to talk about stuff they do not want to. If they don't want to, they don't want to. It's their personal life, personal choices. What is actually wrong with you people? And Quackity was on the verge of tears. He addressed everything correctly. And people still did not think that apology was enough. He apologized even more than anyone that I've seen. He apologized, and people still didn't think it's enough. They don't think that entire statement that he made was enough. Alright? It wasn't. It wasn't for them. Nothing's enough for these people. Nothing's enough for anyone, alright? As you could have the whole world and you still want more. This guy put his whole soul into this statement and video. You people still said, oh, but he didn't address that these people weren't allowed to talk out. He didn't address that because maybe he didn't see the tweets about that. He literally had like 5 minutes to see all the tweets. He got so overwhelmed, but he still made a video. You should be grateful he made a video, alright? He took time out of his life that he was still healing, his mental health was still healing, and he just came back all drained again from reading everything. You don't think he didn't have enough time to read everything, alright? What do you think? He's the FBI searching everywhere on Twitter. He doesn't have 20 tabs open on Twitter. And so, like, these people didn't think it was enough, and they thought, like, oh, yeah, so he didn't address the thing about these people not being able to, like, speak out. He didn't address it, but that video was enough to put people on their feet instead of being out in there, like, in the freaking space, being all hateful and stuff, alright? For me, that video was enough to put into my mind and nail it to my brain that he is not going to let us down, alright? He is not going to let another event of these happen again. The tone in his voice, the whole video, in fact, made it clear. He made it absolutely clear that nobody, again, is going to not get paid, alright? He said it himself, that everyone in Quackity Studios will be paid. So what is not enough for you people? He already said everything that he needed to say. We don't need a whole entire run-on sentence about details that are completely unnecessary at times. That detail was necessary, sure, but he made it clear that he would not let anything else happen, alright? And then he did not address that much about Wilbur, but saying that he was not going to be in the QSMP anymore is powerful because that's probably a big step in his way. Alright, so you people just need to accept that this guy has moved on, and he was healing his mental health, but he dedicated some time in his life. He dedicated time in his break that would have fixed him at this point. He deserves that break, alright? He's been working behind cameras. He's been doing everything. The poor guy didn't even know about anything that was happening. He was taking a mental break. But his love for his fans drove him to almost sobbing on like the video, and it was a stream as well, as I saw. Whoever pressured Quackity to address anything, you are actually disgusting. What is actually wrong with you? You already know. I think that you already have it nailed to your mind that this guy sometimes can struggle with mental health because of you people. Because you people put too much pressure on him at times. You want more than he can give you. Alright? Enough is enough. And you even made him think he disappointed us. No, absolutely not. And we're gonna get into like the third statement I'm gonna say, and this one's serious, and this is dedicated for Quackity if he ever watches this video, which I don't think he will do, because who on earth is gonna search up Rio Quackity Wilbur freaking video? No, I don't think he's gonna watch it, but this is just for like in general. So this message is for Quackity and like everyone in general watching this video. And no, Quackity, you did not disappoint us one bit. And no, I believe it has not been the saddest year in your life. Alright, I don't know if you were talking about 2023 or 2024, but listen here, bud. Listen, you did not disappoint us, alright? No, you did not disappoint us. And this has not been the worst year ever in your entire life, alright? No. Open your eyes. Okay, I don't know if you're talking about 2024 or 2023. 2024 started off badly for now, alright? But you do not know if it's the saddest year in your life. I know it's been turbulent, as you mentioned, and I know it's been very overwhelming. But trust me, this year will get better, alright? This year will get better because God wants it to get better, alright? So do not bash on the year. And open up your mind, please. It's not going to be a bad year. It's going to be the best year for you because you deserve it as a person. You have not disappointed us either, alright? You want to know why? Because you have changed lives. You have opened doors for people that didn't have those doors open for them until you opened it for them. You changed lives for the better as well. You made people's lives better. You also got awards for being yourself. You got awards for doing such good acts that are acts of kindness, alright? None of these creators would have ever known each other because if it wasn't for you opening a Minecraft server that connected the whole entire world, alright? Absolutely not. You have not disappointed us one bit ever, alright? You have given us all of you, and we love you for that, alright? So you did not disappoint us one bit, alright? You have actually brightened up our lives more than a light bulb could, alright? More than a light bulb could bright up our lives, alright? You have not disappointed us one bit ever. So do not ever think that. Don't ever think that you disappointed us, alright? Whoever says that you disappointed them, they're just jealous and they're just trying to bash your entire self-esteem down, alright? Do not listen to them. There's just some stupid people online that don't know what they're doing, alright? You haven't disappointed us. You have literally made our lives better by like so much. You have become an inspiration to people. You have inspired people all around the globe. I don't know if people intergalactically also have literally been inspired by you, alright? If they have, then that's great for you, alright? I wish the best for you. But you have not disappointed anyone. This has not been the worst year. As I said, it'll get better and better and better, alright? You'll meet new friends to make up for the lost ones, alright? You'll make new memories as well. So, don't close the doors for yourself, alright? Don't close the doors for yourself by saying that this has been the worst year ever. It has not been the worst year ever, alright? How would you know? Only God knows that. Only the one that actually has been to the future knows how bad the year can go, alright? The year started off bad because mistakes have been made a little bit too much, but you can still have a very bright future, alright? Who knows? You might make like 1,000 new friends on the QSMP or anywhere else. You'll probably make lives better for the better. Alright? You're gonna probably like be an inspiration to everyone, alright? So like, do not bash on yourself, alright? And don't cry either, alright? It doesn't sound good on you. It sounds extremely wrong to hear you cry because we already know that a precious person with such a bright soul and creative mind like you should not be crying, alright? We should be the ones crying, alright? We should be the ones crying at such a mesmerizing apology and statement that you made online, alright? You are honestly like the best streamer I've watched, because therefore I have probably not been watching many streamers except for you, because you just really are like so well, alright? You've prepared yourself for this much fame in like a long time ago, and absolutely do not think that you have disappointed us. It has not been the worst year. It'll get better for like the third time I'm saying it. So do not bash on yourself, right? And if anyone watching this agrees with me, literally just high five to you. Virtual hugs to Quackity, alright? This man deserves all the support. Whoever said that he disappointed you, get off this video right now. What is actually wrong with you? I've already seen people on like Twitter saying like, oh, this guy should go back to his old content. No. If he doesn't want to go back to his old content, he don't want to. Alright, what you gonna do about it? Because you can't do anything. He's a person, you're another person. You can't just force him to do something he doesn't want to do. He's happy with what he's doing, that's all that matters, alright? Don't bash on the poor guy. The poor guy's already gave you his all. And I appreciate it a lot, and so do all of us. Alright, this guy doesn't know how much of an inspiration he's been to people, and to me as well. I don't know, he's pretty much of an inspiration to me, if I do say so myself. He is an inspiration, alright? He's like alright, let me be honest, he's like one of the reasons why I probably started up a YouTube channel. Because this man's content is just so good. It's so well done. And it's like so much skills involved in the video. Damn, how much time must have taken him to do all this? Alright? So, his years will obviously get better, because we all want it to, and the power of wanting to equals a lot. So, this guy cannot be bashing on himself and saying that, alright, bud? You will have the best years ever, alright? This will be a very good year, not the saddest year at all. You will have a very nice year, alright? Yes, a lot. A very good year. And as well as disappointing us, no, you did not. Stop lying to yourself, please. Alright, you're gonna end up like Pinocchio. Your nose is gonna go up so high. That's just how much you're lying to us. Alright, so you did not disappoint us. You made our life so much better with like everything that you've done. Thank you so much for like everything you've done. Thanks a lot. And we're moving on to like the other thing. So support Shelby, all right? Support Shelby. Whoever is forcing people to speak up about Wilbur, excuse you. Hop off the platform, please. No one likes you. You actually disgust everyone, all right? Nobody should be forced to talk about nada. Nada. Nobody's gonna talk about nothing. Nada. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to talk about it. What are you gonna do about it? Pressure them? Because that's like the only thing you could do, as I can see. And Wilbur, I will never support you ever again for what you've done. You've done too much damage already, and it's pretty nerve-wracking to everyone. So, like, I'm not gonna say the word, but frick you, Wilbur. Get out of the internet, please. You're gonna ruin it for yourself. All love and support to Shelby, and well done, Quackity. That apology, it was the best thing ever. It was so good. You haven't disappointed us for like the 50th time I'm saying it, and you have a very wonderful year, both of you, all right? Shelby and Quackity, you're going to have the best years ever, all right? And so is everyone watching this video. All right, so that was probably all for, like, today, guys. I just wanted to put my things down into a video. And, like, yeah. So, like, have a good night, good day, good morning, good eclipse. Goodbye. Bye-bye.